G'day guys, how you going? Iski here. I wasn't planning on doing a video today, but I just accumulated, I think it's 5 rather large screen 4K TVs, like latest model TVs. I've actually collected these over the last, I think, 2 trips to a couple of the, locations I go to frequent. And I thought it's time to pull the boards out because all of these, I'm pretty sure, have cracked screens. So I thought I'd make a video of me at least turning them on, looking to see, trying to identify the problem, and then maybe pulling the boards out and scrapping the rest, taking the rest back. So that's what I'll be doing now. I don't plan on doing much editing here. I think I'm just going to stick this on a time-lapse thing and just go for it. And yeah, see how long it takes me. So that's 5 TVs. We've got a collection of Samsung TVs. This one here is a 4K. I think it's a UA55H U7000, and this is a really nice Hisense. This is a Series 7 Hisense as well. These 2 large 65 inches behind those are both TCL TVs, which, to be honest, I'm really starting to like. I quite like the picture on those TCLs, and a lot of people must be buying them because I'm seeing a lot of them at the tip these days. And it's not because they're just breaking down because they're bad quality, it's because they're just cracked. People are cracking the screens. But alright, so I think, let's get this camera sorted. I think I'm just going to set you up, and I am going to start, turning a couple of them on and pulling them apart because I've just run out of room. Okay, and basically the boards that come out of these TVs, as most of you would know, will be used to fix good ones that I, find and or get given to me, or that I might buy on Gumtree Marketplace, or Facebook Marketplace, or Gumtree. Yeah, so the boards out of these TVs will go towards fixing those. And if we turn around here, there we go, here we go. See these TVs here on my fancy coffee table, circuit board coffee table. There you go, there's some 4K TVs that I've basically fixed using boards that I collect in this manner. So let's get started. I'm just going to set you up here, I think, and just, where am I going to angle? I don't want to be constantly messing with this camera. Let's just put you there, I guess, like that. Okay. Okay, so this first one looks like the standby light is on. Let's see if we can power that up and see what we got. There we go, crack screen. Crack screen, doesn't look too good. So I like to just, oh, there we go. I like to see if we can see a bit of a picture, and you can see the smart TV functions scrolling through down in the corner. So that's telling me that the boards in this TV are probably good. Let's see if we can get anything else. I'll hit the menu, and I can actually see part of the menu coming up when when I've hit the menu on the remote. So I'm pretty confident that the boards in this TV are good. So I will class this TV as a just a cracked screen. So the boards are good, and I'll write that on the boards when I basically pull them out, like now. Okay, we'll pull this one apart after we turn it off. Right. I would love to actually hold on to the panels as well, because the panels really do come in handy for TVs that are basically have bad panels. It's easier to take the screen off a TV with a bad panel and put it on a TV like this that has a cracked screen, swap the screens over, than it is to actually go into the panels and replace light bulbs and LED strips and all of that kind of stuff. Okay, so that was the first one. Let's have a look at this one now. What do we got here? Okay, so we have now a Hisense, and it's a Series 7, and in fact I've just fixed one of these up and it is incredible. I can't believe I'm saying that about a Hisense, but it is actually a really good TV. It's a 55M7000 Hisense. Bloody hell. I'm quite impressed with Hisense and TCL these days. It's good to see some of the cheaper TVs actually giving the brand names a run for their money. Alright, so it looks like the power light's on, standby light's on, and the Hisense logo came on, so let's power this up and see what we got. I know it's cracked, but let's see if we can see a picture at least. Oh, as I say, and I'm pressing the power on the Samsung remote. Okay, so do I have a Hisense remote around here? I don't know. But looks like you can turn it on the TV. There we go. Ooh. Yep. I can just see, I just saw part of the Hisense logo just there. So that's telling me that the TV is probably good. The boards are good. Unfortunately, I do have a Hisense, I've got heaps of Hisense remotes around here somewhere, but I couldn't be bothered racing around trying to find them for this one TV. I know it's good because I did see I saw part of the Hisense logo, but let's just mess around with the back of this TV and see if I hate these joystick TVs. They're just ridiculous. But I can see like the backlight's kind of moving when I'm toggling this joystick. So obviously the backlights are responding to, you know, if I'm pushing the menu to come up, the backlights are responding to that. So I'm pretty confident that the boards in this TV are good. So I am going to pull the boards out of this TV. Okay. Gee, look at that. Isn't that classy? Isn't that classy? It's like a brushed aluminium back, or it's not stainless, I wouldn't imagine, but gee, that's beautiful. Pity you don't see it when you're watching TV. Okay. Let's open this up. Oh man, they're tiny little screws. Oh, hang on, I only need to open this part up. And they're normal size screws. Awesome. Yeah, I just fixed one of these TVs. It was the same size. It needed a new main board. And luckily, I had actually found this exact TV months before at the dump. It was I think it was a 75-inch version. And the cool part about that is I kept the boards. The screen was cracked as well. I kept the boards, and yeah, so the main boards are normally the main boards between TVs are normally, as long as they're the same model, are normally interchangeable. It doesn't matter what the size is. So I used that main board from the 75-inch TV in the 55-inch TV that I've just fixed. It's actually one of these ones that are sitting on this coffee table that I showed you before. Yeah, so that's a cool thing. Cool thing to remember. The main boards, they do work between, if they're the same models, between different sizes. The power supplies, that won't work. It's another thing. So don't try to use the same power supply out of the same model TVs that are in different sizes. It just won't work. He'll kill you. You might actually get some bangs. Alright, I think that's just about got that. It's interesting. I'm looking at the side here where the RF cable goes in, and it's busted. I mean, it's not busted. The plug off the actual RF cable has come off. So I see that a lot. Some people throw their TV out because of that. They can't get the RF. It's crazy. All right. Look at that. It's just so nice. So we will actually pull all of that goodness out of there, and we will wrap that up. It's no use really showing you close-ups of all of this stuff, but okay, let's start pulling cables out, disconnecting stuff. So straight away I will write down the name of the TV. It's a Hisense 55-inch, so it's a 55M7000. I'll write down cracked screen. I saw a picture. Boards good. Okay, and I'll just put the date. Yeah, so it doesn't always mean that the boards are good. Sometimes you might have a fault with the TV. That's an intermittent fault. So, but you know, I find that kind of stuff out when I fix a TV with those boards. I don't sell these boards to the public. I just use these specific, just for me, just for my. I have them all in stock. And if I find a TV or get given a TV or buy a broken TV, I'll use that to fix those. But yeah, I will always do easily a week or two of testing. Well, normally a week of testing before I'll sell a really good big TV. Okay, so that's 2 down. Okay, number 3. So this is a TCL. It's a 65-inch TCL. Okay, let's plug it in and see what we get. Oh man, oh hang on, this might be. Oh hang on, this is the one that I turned on the other day. This is the one I turned on the other day, and it had a cracked screen. Yeah, so I know this is cracked already, and there's a picture there. So, but the thing is, listen, I don't have a remote, otherwise I'd show you. Oh, I'll find a remote. I'll get a remote. Hang on. Okay, I got a couple of TCL remotes. I'm not sure which one of them actually turned this TV on. If it was either of them, I'm not sure. The thing with this TV is I couldn't find, this is actually the very first TV I've come across that doesn't have any controls on the TV to turn it on. How shithouse is that? Actually, you know what I was saying about TCL, how I was loving them? I take that back because that is inexcusable. Okay, so let's actually try this remote first and see if that does anything. There we go, it's turning on, hopefully. Look at that. You see that? And I can already see part of a picture in there. In fact, let's hit the menu button and see if we can see any change in the screen if we hit the menu. Yep, I can see something happening there. There we go. Let's oh, there you go. You can see part of the picture. Home, video, apps. So Netflix. So I know this TV has a cracked screen, so the boards are good. So I am just going to basically pull all the boards out of it. You know, the smart thing, and I used to do this, but it just got out of control, and I don't do it anymore, is to actually keep the panels. I've mentioned that already, haven't I? Because if you come across a TV that has a bad LED panel, you can put the screen from that TV on, say, this TV. But you just collect TVs. You collect them. You get. I've had hundreds of them in the house, and I just end up throwing them all. And I was actually pulling the backlights out and the strips and everything, but in the end, that was even too much hassle. So now I'll just stick to TVs that need boards. Okay, you have to be careful with some of these TVs because some of them have the speakers actually connected to the back of the TV, so if you go and you rip the back off too quickly, you'll actually pull the wires out of the speakers, or even worse, you'll pull the speaker cable from the main board and damage the main board. So just go careful when you're actually removing the back. I tell you what, I really love it when you can get these feet and stands are still on the TV, because a lot of these big ones don't come with those. People put them on their wall and toss them. Where's my pen? Pen, pen, pen. We'll use a red pen. My mum always taught me, don't write in red. It's evil. So TCL, that's a 65-inch, model number 65E19 US. Cracked screen, saw boards, saw picture, boards, tick, and the date. So we'll put that there. Alright, let's get rid of some of these screws off the ground. I used to collect all of these screws. I still do collect a lot of the screws. But I've got jars and jars full of them. So these days I just throw them out. Same with all of this crap. Okay, TCL again. Where do you plug this one in? Other side. I can definitely see the cracks. I can see a standby light turn on. Okay, let's try that remote that I used before. If I can find it. And your kit, here it is. Alright, so let's try that. Yep, turning on. Oh, there we go. Look at that one. What do you think of that? Okay, that's definitely got a cracked screen. And the boards look good because I saw a picture. Am I going to get it? Nothing else is really happening when I hit the remote though, so let me just try turning it off again. Okay, I'll turn it on again. Interesting. I saw an initial, well, you saw it on the camera. I did see an initial picture, so I'm actually not putting this down as boards are definitely good, or 90% good, because I can't get that back up, and every time any button that I hit I'm not getting any response on the screen, so it could be that there's something wrong with the main board. Who knows? That's causing it to freeze. But having said that, I'll just write down on my end tag what it's showing, and if I find a TV it might work, I might be able to use that board. So who knows, it might just be acting up because of this crack in the screen, but it is turning off and on easily enough. I don't know why I wouldn't be getting the I'll try it one more time. In fact, let me disconnect this power and wait for that standby light to go in, and let's turn it on again, and let's see if we get that TCL logo coming up. Nope. But then again, it might still be charged. Listen, I'm going to pull the boards out. They're probably okay, but I'm not going to definitely put them down as looking, especially, the main board looking a-okay, because I would like to at least see some movement in the screen with buttons, pressing buttons, no matter what button I press, and I'm just not getting it. Oh well, it's good. Still worth getting, that's for sure. Oh, looks like it's the same deal as the last one, eh? And we got these feet again. That's a good thing. Let's pull those out first. All right. Okay, TCL, 65 inches, model number 65E17 US. The other one was a 19 US. So I'm just going to write down, what should I put down? Powered up. Saw splash screen. Did not see menu or picture movement. Boards, I'll just put a question mark and the date. All right. Oh, no, found the blue pen. Blue pen. Okay, the last one is, what do we got here? Another Hisense. Looks nice. Okay, let's plug this in and see what we got. Are we in shot? Not really. Okay. Okay. So she's powered on, she's got some juice. I can see a standby light, but I need a remote. Or can I just turn it on at the TV. Oh, you're kidding. Does this not have TV controls either? Are you serious? I cannot see any TV controls on this Hisense. So what's the deal? If your remote control breaks or you lose it, you can't use your TV. Man, I was actually giving these cheaper brands a glowing review before. I'm changing my mind. Both TCL and Hisense are now selling TVs that do not have controls to work your TV if you don't have your remote control. How dodgy is that? Is there anything at the front? Nothing. Oh, hang on. There we go. Sorry, Hisense. Oh, they got this stupid little thing here. It's a joystick which you can't see. Oh, that looks good. Wow. You could actually watch that TV. What happens? SBS chill. Awesome. I'm happy with that. That looks good. Okay, that'll do. Power off. Let's pull this one apart. Okay. And this one's got the feet as well. Don't you just hate these feet? It's like you're so limited with the with what you can put it on. You can't have a small narrow TV cabinet to put it on. It has to be at least the same width as the TV. Ugh. Okay, so we got our Hisense 55-inch model 55S8. 55S8. Okay, I'll just write classic crack. Saw good picture. Boards. Tick. Okay, so there we go. And we'll clean up a little bit, get rid of some of these screws. Okay, you still with me? So that was, we just pulled apart and got, how many TVs was that? 5 TVs. And we pulled all the boards out. I'm now going to wrap those boards and put them in, you know, storage, I guess. And we have a look over here. We have the empty parts of the TV. So they're the screens and the panels and the backs. So I will take these back to a dump and I will basically separate them into the right, you know, categories, all the plastic into plastic and all the metal into the metal and whatnot, and make life a bit easier. But yeah, there we go. I don't think I might actually show you what the car looks like loaded up, and I might even wrap these up. I don't know if I've got enough plastic, but we'll soon find out. what's going on with this camera? Okay, there you go. 5 TVs, all dismantled, all bundled up, all the goodies taken out. And I will now, actually I've got spots around the house that are dedicated to certain brands. I will actually distribute each parcel into its respective location around the house. I'll write down exactly what I've got, and that's basically it. I don't know how other people do it, but that's how I do it. Yeah, so I know this video was pretty dodgy as far as, video quality and shooting from a distance, but it's something, I guess. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.